for our money and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support, my loves. It is always appreciated. So we are getting into another channel ancestor grandmother message today. I have so many messages written down from the course of the past couple days that I'm just gonna literally, it's my goal to get them all done literally tomorrow and Friday for you all, and have them released gradually. But this energy, before I get into the message, I wanted to give a quick announcement, I guess you could say. So I know a few people have been mentioning about they didn't like the ads and all of that on the videos and how YouTube has been doing it. So we're in the fourth quarter with YouTube. And when it's in the, well, not even just with YouTube, with all businesses. So when we're in the fourth quarter, there's going to be an uptick of ads because a lot of businesses have found that they have more surplus finances. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Bree Poo. And so with them having a surplus of finances, it gives them, you know, the opportunity to put more advertising out there. So that's why it's there. But if you feel that the ads are getting on your nerves too much here on my channel, I am now releasing ad-free versions of all my videos to all my members, all membership levels. So on Patreon, on YouTube, and on my website, except the Butterfly School of Transformation. I won't be able to get it to you all, but everyone else will get ad-free versions of the video as, you know, a thank you for donating to the channel. In response, you won't have to be interrupted by ads and stuff. So all the links and stuff will always be in the comments of the video for you to access the ad-free version, okay? So this is the message of what we are getting into. So with this grandmother energy, I got sick yesterday, okay? And it was bad. Like, I started our Butterfly School of Transformation class last night, and I couldn't even get through like 10 minutes of the class without having to go throw up. And so it was like, it was really, really bad to the point where someone would expect that it was like the flu or, you know what I'm saying? Just like, ooh, it was something. But I took my herbs, took my tea, slept, drank my water. Today, I woke up literally like nothing happened yesterday. And this grandmother energy is twofold on what I'm getting with this message. The first part of the message is sometimes things happen in our lives and it shows us just how strong we are and what we've grown from, right? So just because we're in alignment, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, all of that, don't mean that things aren't going to happen to us. It doesn't mean that we're not going to get sick or have hard times, have family members pass. Like, no one is immune to having those things happen. But the difference is how we get through it and how fast we bounce back from it, right? And so it's giving the energy of someone feel like they may be questioning, I don't know if it's like worth or questioning like their process, what's been going on in their life because of the bad things that are happening, right? But it's giving, this grandmother energy is saying it's about your perception. And now I'm seeing a number 3. You may be seeing a lot of number 3s, but it's about your perception of how you view that thing that happens, that changes the trajectory of everything, right? So I could have easily been like crying out, literally, and that wasn't the only thing. I woke up this morning and my whole account was hacked, y'all. Somebody hacked into my personal PayPal and they had access to my bank account and everything, and like, it was a lot. But thank goodness PayPal was able to recover it because they messed up in one thing. I ain't gonna say what that one thing is because I feel like the person followed me who did it. But it's like, oh gosh, let me make sure. She about to try to FaceTime me on this phone. I already know she is. And as soon as she do that, it's gonna mess up my stuff. Dang it. Hold on. Let me text her back and tell her I'll call her right back. And so as soon as something bad happens, we can say, you know, why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why is this happening? Why is this going on? But this grandmother energy is saying, do you bounce back from it? Do you get through it? Do you learn lessons from it? So all things that feel like they're bad it's not always as bad as it seems, right? So this had to happen for me to, for the hacking stuff, for me to pay attention to some other things, change passwords, do all that to all my accounts, right? Because I may have been being too lazy on it. Then with the sickness, it's like making sure that I took care of my insides before getting sick. So when I do get sick, it don't last that long. You get what I'm saying? So I was taking, but I wasn't eating right. I'm honest. I wasn't eating all the way right every day. But I drank my tea, so I had my vitamins and all of that every day. So when I did have it, it went by like this. So I can't do anything but be thankful, right? Because we're not immune to bad things happening. It's how we get through it and when we get through it. Because the way my account got recovered, everything that I was searching on what happened to my stuff happened. Everyone was saying that they had no help fixing it or figuring out how to fix it. And PayPal couldn't fix it because of the thing that the person that did, right? But it just so happened they didn't do that thing on my account, 555 on the time. And it's like, it was my saving grace. And that was my ancestors showing like, yeah, something may have happened in your life, but we still got your back. We still got your back. I put out a PPP output of was it a PP, whatever it's called. I put out something to all the butterflies on my channel and in Discord. And was just like, y'all, can y'all send up a collective prayer that something happened? And literally, I spent a couple hours trying to get it figured out and it got fixed. And so this energy is saying like none of us are immune to things happening. It's us how we get through it. How do you get through it? How do you get through it? And it's an energy of, it feels like something needs to change. I think it's a mindset of how you may view what happens. Like you have to prepare your mind for things, right? We have to prepare our mind to be mentally strong, spiritually strong, emotionally strong for the things that are going to happen in life, for the troubles and the hard times that are going to come across and come against us. We have to be prepared for that. And the way we get prepared for that is by getting our mind right and our body right, all of that. So the work that what we want, it starts in the beginning. You get what I'm saying? Nothing just happens magically like that. We have to change something about us in order for that to come about. Okay, I'm gonna go to a different deck for this one. Grandmother, what energy you got coming out for your babies? 555 on the time. What do you have for your babies? I just saw the moon card coming out. That's dealing with emotional energy. So it's giving a vibe of learning new techniques to be able to calm your emotions in hard times or difficult times or when things happen that you don't like. She's saying it's nothing wrong with feeling what's happening. It's just more so some of you all may be like, you may feel like you don't have control over yourself sometimes when something happens. Like you can sometimes black out and go to another place. And this energy is giving something with looking at your emotions and how you respond, what you tell yourself. Some of you all may think the worst case scenario as soon as something happens. And this energy is saying, yeah, you got the Fool card and then the Curandera of water, okay, when I split that deck coming out. So that Fool card is starting on a new endeavor. The Curandera of water, this is the card that I always say, this is the King of water. I always say this is my emotional intelligence card. If y'all go to all my videos, I always say this is the emotional intelligence card. And so to see the Fool card and then my emotional intelligence card coming out, someone who's balanced with their emotions, someone who knows how to relax themselves in difficult times. This grandmother is saying that you need to figure out a practice of something to do to calm and relax yourself. Okay. Is it counting? Is it taking a quick walk? Is it writing in your journal? But a lot of this is coming to what is your first perception as soon as something happens? Is it that everything is horrible, or do you feel that there's a solution? You get what I'm saying? So I almost got caught up in that this morning with the hacking. But then I'm like, nah, let me put it out there for all the butterflies to go and pray and all. This about to work. You get me? And so I almost got. But then spirit brought me back and was just like, And so this energy is saying that same thing. Sometimes we got to stop, check ourselves, ask ourselves, how do we get here? What are our thoughts? What are our feelings? And what can potentially be? Because I'm hearing, do you believe in magic? Okay. I'm hearing miracles are true. And then now I'm hearing when you believe, that song with you will when you believe. That's from the Prince of Egypt soundtrack, isn't it? That's Whitney Houston. Is it Mariah Carey? Listen, Mariah Carey or Cece? Which one was it? Whoo, child, I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like I'm messing. But I'm feeling really heavy. The when you believe energy of like believing, don't go in believing the worst case scenario, but go in and look at a situation as being an opportunity for something. Okay. It's like sometimes things happen in our life for us to see the opportunity in it. It was Mariah. Okay. Thank you, Pooh. It happens for us to see the opportunity in a situation. What can we learn from it? Did it happen as a way to remind us of our growth? So for example, my sickness. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm doing good with my body. I'm doing good with my vitamin C's and my immune system and stuff. I was able to bounce back, you know? I'm proud of myself. And this is giving that energy of changing your perception of what may be going on and how you view it, honey. Miracles. R.I.P. Whitney Pooh. R.I.P. Whitney Pooh. One thing about Whitney, because now she coming in this real quick, she always felt like she could overcome and get through anything. Like, she felt like nothing was going to stop her. Even when it seemed like she was at her lowest, like, she definitely was a fighter and was just like, yeah, this is an opportunity for something else, okay? And now I'm thinking about that song that she did when she came back after getting out of rehab. All right, grandmother, what do you got for your babies? Ooh, child, I'm messing up with the cards, honey. I ain't shuffled cards in a couple days, okay? All right, grandmother, what you got? How can your babies start getting these practices? You have the 9 of water. You have to surround yourself with that good energy that keeps you in that mindset, right? So if we're surrounding ourselves with things that are telling us constantly all the bad things that are happening, all the bad things that people are doing to us, the spells, the curses, we're around things that are telling us that whenever something bad happens, it's karma, you're going to automatically think that when something happens that it's karma because you're surrounding yourself around that all the time, okay? And this is giving, yes, I didn't know my own strength. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's the song, Bree. This 9 of water is saying you need to surround yourself with excellence. You need to surround yourself with high vibrations. With the peach, oh my gosh, I love peach. I love peach. You need to surround yourself with more higher vibrations. And this is now giving me, this grandmother energy is saying that some people don't even realize that they're around negative energy because it's comfortable. Some people don't realize that they're around lower vibrational energy too much. I will say too much because there's nothing, it's okay to have balance, right? But this is giving me an energy of someone who's around more negative energy than they are positive. And so it's an imbalance that's going on. I'm hearing, listen to more, watch more of the videos that talks about you changing your mentality, changing the psychology of your makeup. Listen to more videos or watch more videos or read more books that talk about mastering self. It's giving this energy of you have to seek out the information. This grandmother is saying you have more resources than she had. So there's no excuse. So it's giving this energy of reaching out and stepping into something new and something different, opening your horizons to a new way of thinking, a new way of measuring with things. Some of you all, speaking of the song, I didn't know my own strength. Some of you all may not realize how strong you are because you may listen to a lot of things that keeps you in the victim place. And when I say this, I mean it by, so for example, if I always did messages of this person did this to you and this person did this to you and this person did this to you and so this is why and this person did this and this person, you're always in the victim position, right? Versus seeing how can you transmute, and I'm hearing alchemize what has happened. to turn it around into something different and something better for you. You need to listen to more things that make you like see the potential in what's going on or in your situations. Transmuting and alchemizing is really big. That's 6th house energies, the number 6, Hermit energy, Virgo energy, and Hermit energy isn't always separating yourself. Hermit energy could be falling back to process things internally away from the outside first. Healing. Healing. Grandmother is saying that there is a level of healing that needs to take place at this time. And it's a healing of the mind, a healing of the energy. Things happen in our life for a reason, and we can turn it into something negative or bad. So for example, you know, I could literally be a whole victim because I literally, child of a parent who's addicted to drugs. Childhood was very interesting, okay? Violated multiple times in many ways by different men, right? From a child until my freshman year in college, right? I can keep listing off things that have happened to me. But if I allowed because when looking at, it makes me think about the ACEs scale. I teach a lot on ACEs and trauma. And when looking at the ACEs scale, I hit all 10 of them. So when looking at that as a statistic, I'm not expected to be where I'm at right now. I'm not expected to be where I'm at right now. But somewhere down the line, I was able to alchemize it and turn my pain into purpose. So now I help other people who go through different things. You get what I'm saying? So now I see it that I literally went through hell, okay, to come out. And this grandmother energy is saying very similar. But now you have more resources. There's so much stuff available online. If you need help, start off with Googling how to change how I think about bad things, or how to think more positive when bad things happen in my life. Start with that as a search in Google or YouTube. Start there, okay? Or whatever it is that you're looking for, you need help with. Just start with a question in Google or YouTube and let things come to you from there. Because what you need to see is going to reveal itself. Grandmother, what energy do you have? That was my energy you felt around you. Grandmother, your grandmother is here, baby. Your grandmother is here. And this energy of feeling around you is giving a vibe of when you got out of one of your most recent difficult situations that you got out of. She's saying that was her that helped you. Did I bring my water over here? Okay, I still got this one. It was her. Card number 25. Y'all, this is crazy. Card number 25. I am worry-free. I release worry over things I cannot control. Instead, I choose to focus on things that are pleasing to me. When I release worry, I allow room for solutions to enter my life. I am worry-free. This grandmother wants you to stop worrying so much, bug. Okay? Some of y'all grandmama called y'all bug or ladybug, love bug, something, okay? Antsy, Pantsy, Patsy, Anne, Marie. I was about to say Taurus, but I meant to say Tina, okay? Isarina. All right, grandmother, give us an area of focus, our last area of focus in this healing energy. Okay, I said 1 and she gave me 2. The first one is self-worth is our keyword. The trigger statement, I am disgusting. So feeling like something is wrong with you, you know, all of that. That's the trigger. The true statement, I am a miracle. You are a miracle. Please be gentle and love yourself. Provide your body mind with what it truly needs to carry you on your journey. That's literally what we've been talking about. Hey JG, how you doing, Josh? Align. The trigger statement, I feel conflicted. But you want to get centered. The true statement, I am true to my highest self. Your focus needs to turn within to reflect on stories that are not true for you. Love is the way through. And this is giving that energy of the transmuting that we were talking about earlier, butterflies, okay? I pray this message touches you where it needs to touch you. I appreciate you for being here in this space. I have one more reading I need to get out. So members, be on the lookout. You're about to get the notification for it. I thank you for being here. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do, period. If you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to check out me website at moenicole.com and you will purchase through there. I'll talk to you later. Bye.